Hello, hello, everyone. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Good morning, Kat. Yes, beautiful day here too. Glad everybody has a beautiful day. You got more of your angel wings? Good to hear. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Barbara. Good. I'm glad to hear everybody is having a good day, that it's a nice day for everybody. I ask you guys coming in, please smash that like button. Let everybody know that we are live. Good morning, Janet. Hope everyone is good today. Just going to say thank you, everybody, for smashing that like button. I appreciate it. We're just going to wait for my sister to get in here. She should be in here momentarily. I hope everybody had a great week. We got a few things. Sorry, you guys, that I didn't go live this week a lot. I did have tons of doctors and specialist appointments, and then I had a metal shed that I had to get together. I do not recommend anybody, if you buy one of those metal sheds, get them to put it together for you. I have extra pieces. We'll leave it at that. But it's up. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, everybody. Yes, things are good. Things are good. I hope everything is good for all of you. So please smash that like button on your way in. Just helps to get the word out there, you guys, that we are live. There's a few cases that we have been following that I'm just going to briefly touch on, you guys, so we can get to the mini reads for you guys. Good morning, Cindy. Thank you for the rainbows and smiley face. Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody is having a beautiful weekend. Yes, Barbara, they all went well. I have a surgery coming up on this Friday. It's just a day surgery, so I should be good. So those of you who are waiting for private reads, I am going to try and get as many of them done now that my appointments are all out of the way. For this coming week, I'm going to try and get as many of them done as I can before Friday. And then after this surgery, then I will just be waiting on the surgery for my hand. And then I will be down for a while. So I'm going to try and do as much as I can for you guys before my hand surgery, because I won't be able to shuffle the decks. So I'm going to get back at that as soon as I can. I don't know how long I'll be out of commission for that, so I'm hoping not too long. It is in the palm of my hand that they will be opening up, so I should be able to. I'll do what I can. You guys know I will push myself for you guys. So yes, as well as they could go, they went. And thank you for everybody that has sent me well wishes and everything. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please smash that like button on your way in, people. Let everybody know that we are live. Thank you, Janet. It's nothing big, so I'm not overly concerned about it. I've had MRIs and CAT scans and this and that done, so they just want to go in and just make sure. So I'm not overly concerned about it. I'll try not to, Cindy. So yes, please smash that like button on your way in so it lets everybody know we are live. Hello, Kim. Good morning. Thank you for the smiley face. Everybody cheerful. Thank you, Vicky. Good morning. You guys should know me by now. I do push limits sometimes, and you know, I do that for you guys and for myself, because they say when you give up and you stop trying, that's when things start going bad. So I'm not one to allow that to happen. I've always been pretty stubborn. So good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Vicky H. And thank you for the best wishes. And Kat H, thank you very much. So please, we've got 12 people in here, or 16 people in, 12 likes. Please smash that like button. Let people know that we are live. We're going to go over what's going on with Barry Morphew. I've got some information that came in regarding the Kendrick Johnson thing. We'll just briefly touch on that. The Justin Evans case, we got a few things that have come in on that, and also the baby Amari. So I'll briefly touch on those things, you guys, and then we will jump into the mini reads for you guys, okay? Janet says, I had hand surgery, now I have a titanium plate in my wrist, can't bend my wrist. Oh, wow. Yeah, you gotta keep it moving so it doesn't stiffen up. And it's what I've got to have done is they've got to scrape all my tendons, because I've got big bumps on my tendons on one of my fingers and in the palm of my hand. That is going to end up crimping up my hand, so I can't use it if I don't get it done. So yeah, it's been a rough week. So we're just waiting for my sister to get her butt in here. She should be in any time. And then we will get going where we can start. 21 people in here, 15 likes. Please smash that like button. It's free. And then we will get at the cases that we're going to just touch on. And then we will jump into the mini reads, because there's some information that's come out on a few cases. Barry Morphew, the baby Amari, and Justin Evans, Kendrick Johnson. Good morning, Nana. Yeah, you're getting notified because the more people smash that like button, it seems to push out the notifications. So that's why I ask everybody, please, 23 people in here, 17 likes, please smash that like button, let everybody know, and let the notifications get going out so people know that we are live. I hate when people miss the lives because they're not getting notified. I think it's a flaw within YouTube somewhere. So that's why I really do. Sorry if it's a little much, but that's why I do push you guys. Please smash that like. Okay, so let's get started. Des will be in here shortly. Barry Morphew. If you guys haven't seen the posts that I did in the community tab, check them out. There's pictures of him. Looks like he has gotten a little bit of some karma come his way. It looks like he's got a black eye. He's got kind of like a fat lip. Hello, Julie. Yes, that's from everybody smashing that like button. That's how you got your notification. So I feel like when you guys smash that like button, that's when they push out the notifications. So please do that as you're coming in. Smash that like so others get notified too. So yeah, so I posted some pictures of him on there. Also, there's been some filings in his case. Yeah, he's got a big red thing across his nose and in the middle of his forehead. It looks like he may have a fat lip. It looks like he's got a black eye. So a little bit of karma coming back to him, I think. Also, he has filed to seal the arrest affidavit. He doesn't want that coming out. And yeah, I can understand that why, because he doesn't want his kids and family to find out that he has been lying through his teeth to them regarding what he did to their mother. Okay, so I don't believe that the court is going to keep it sealed. Right now, it is being kept sealed until they have the hearing on it and hear arguments regarding it. So we'll see what happens. I think it's the 27th that they're going to be back in court. I will be live for that and bring that to you guys too. Oh, hello, Georgie from Sydney, Australia. Wow, I would love to go to Australia. Good morning, Kelly Ann. Good morning to everybody coming in. Thank you for joining us. I ask you, please smash that like button on your way in. Oh, they will release it, Kat. It's just a matter of time. He has a right to try and fight it and present his case, but it's not going to go well for him. We've seen that in the Valo Daybell case and the Letitia Stout case. They tried to have the arrest affidavits and stuff like that sealed, and there's no way. The public has a right to know, especially when in Barry Morphew's case, it was the public that had more concern for Suzanne than he did. We were the ones that were out here keeping her name out there, the boots on the ground, AK and all them, Gonzo and everybody out there, Adventures with Purpose and stuff like that, all going out, and the hundreds of other volunteers, her brother Andy doing searches and everything else. So we deserve to know, So, and I think we all know Tyson too. Yes. The public deserves to know. Like, you can't do a deed like that and then expect the world to revolve around you and protect you, because you had no, I don't even want to get into this, my personal feelings, you guys, but he did nothing to protect his own wife. So no, you don't deserve any protection from the public now, Barry. And to think that the world revolves around you and rules should be changed for you, Barry, it doesn't work that way. You shouldn't have done what you did. Okay, so moving on from that, I want to hit just briefly on the Justin Evans case. There was a body found north of where he went missing from about a month ago, and the family has been in limbo for like weeks, wondering if the remains that were found were Justin's. Those results came back. It is not Justin Evans. So the remains found were not Justin Evans. So, his family is still, let's say some prayers for them. They are still searching for Justin. I can't imagine them, maybe getting their hopes up that they finally found their son's remains, and it turns out it was not his remains. So prayers to the family, whose ever remains those are. Let's say some prayers for them and for Justin Evans' family as they still search for their son. Okay, and baby Amari, news has come out about the reason he was murdered by the mother's boyfriend was because he soiled his clothes, and he lost it and ended up killing him and then throwing him into a dumpster. Now there's a lot of things going around. Did the mother know? Did she not know? We don't know at this point. So far, the police have said that there isn't any charges. There she is. Good morning, my sister Des. Please smash that like button, please, on your way in, you guys. Let everybody know. People are getting, it seems, if people are smashing the like button, the notifications get pushed out. So good morning, sis. So there's a lot of speculation, but nothing that has been verified yet. The police have said to this point that no charges so far have been laid against the mother. She did do a brief interview where she did finally show some emotions about her son being now deceased and knowing that her boyfriend is the murderer of her son. Everybody is going to react different. I'm a little confused, to say the least, about her reactions and how she's handling it, but who am I to judge, right? So let's wait and see what comes out regarding that. Her mother seems to think that she did know once she returned home that it was this boyfriend. Apparently he was her pimp / boyfriend. So let's wait and see to everything that does come out in that, okay? Kendrick Johnson also, I'm going to touch a little bit on that before we get into the reads. I seen No Thanks Investigates Doug put out a post, I believe it was last night, where there's information that has come to light that there was a letter, or there was a recording that somebody swindled the parents of Kendrick out of $1,000 for this apparent confession. Okay, and it was a recording. Apparently, this guy said that he was at some kind of birthday party or something where he heard somebody confess to the murder of Kendrick Johnson, and he swindled Kendrick's parents out of $1,000 to get that video recording or audio recording, whatever it was. It has been, the family did turn it, Kendrick's family, parents did turn it over to police, and it was a fraud. Okay, it was a hoax, and they were swindled. So this guy that swindled them out of $1,000, saying that they have a taped confession of who killed their son, he has now been charged, and there is a slew of things and charges that they can be adding to this guy. Okay, like how sick can you be? These people believe their son was murdered. The case has been reopened. I really haven't heard much regarding that. I don't think we will until they come back with their findings. But the Kendrick's body has been exhumed several times. There's been several autopsies. There's been several investigations, and there's a final one going on now. So whoever this was that got a hold of Kendrick's parents and said, look, I've got a guy confessing on audio that to who killed your son, and if you want this, we'll give it to you for $1,000. They paid that $1,000, you guys, and they're not rich people. And it ended up to be a hoax. So that guy is now been charged. Okay, so I'm going to open it up to you guys. Yes, very, very shameful, ignorant, arrogant, sick. Like, I would be looking into that guy. You know what I mean, you guys? Like, how sad can people be? You know what I mean? Like, that is disgusting. And he should be the full extent of the law. What you did to these poor people who are searching for their son, who they believe was murdered. How dare you? You know what I mean? Good morning, Mama Shanchan. Candalee. Who else am I missing? Julie, good morning, hon. Good morning to everybody. I'm sorry if I missed you coming in. I was looking down at my notes that I have here. So yes, if you guys want more information, I did do a lot of posting on the community tab to save my eyes from going live. You guys know that I have to be very careful for the next little while until I got these drops, things, and everything are done. Yeah, lock them up, throw away the key. Hello, Sally. Thank you for joining us. So what I am going to do is, okay, a lot sad. Oh, Julie. I hope she has a great time, Julie. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I've already done my meditation this morning and my saging and everything else with the cards. Said my prayers and whatnot. So I'm going to give the cards a shuffle. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to get the cards shuffled up. I'll get Des to put up the instructions if you want a mini read, and I will start taking names for the mini reads. Please feel free to put any comments in chat if there's something that we've missed that you would also like to discuss. And Des will put up the instructions on how to get your mini read. Good morning, Mandy. How are you? There's Linda. And that's her brother Doug. want to hear from your brother, Doug. I got you, Linda. Oh, Candalee, I'm so sorry. Hugs for you. Candalee Stone just buried her dad yesterday. No, if you would like a message from him, you can do that, Candalee. The thing with people who have just passed Candalee, you can still get a message from heaven from him, and he may come through with things here for you. But I like to wait a couple of weeks to let them get accustomed to, you know, crossing over, and let them get settled in their new life on the other side before I do in-depth readings and start asking for them to answer questions and stuff like that for you. But just to get a message from them, absolutely, it's more than respectable to ask that right away, and they will answer. Mandy Miller, Matthew Bradfield, who is that? Who is that? So yes, so sorry, Candalee, for your loss. Big hugs for you. Des has put up the instructions. If you would like a mini read, please follow the instructions that she just posted. Here's Mandy Miller. Whoops. Mandy Miller, I have you. And is that, you want to hear from Matthew? Is that like a relative, or do you just want me to say Matthew? Or your fiance? Okay, Cat H, I got you. Mama Nina. Candalee, I've got you. So your dad, Joe, I've got you. Des, I got you. I just seen you there too. Mom Terry, I love you too, sis. Okay, so I got Linda, Mandy, Cat H, Candalee, Des. Did I miss anybody? Linda, Dad Rob, Robert, I got you, girl. Dad Robert, I got you. Vicky H, it's a $10 super chat, or $12.10 Canadian super chat. If you're paying Canadian funds, it's $12.10. If you're paying American, it's $10. Yes, I just can't imagine, Candalee. Our hearts and thoughts and prayers are with you, hun. So I'm going to take requests for the next 5 minutes or so. So if you do want a mini, please get your requests in now, because once I start, I do not take any more. And then if I do have time at the end, I will open it back up to take more. But once I start, you guys, I don't watch chat because I need to concentrate and stay connected with the cards. I do take breaks. Every 4 or 5 reads that I do, I will take a break. And maybe at that time, if you do want to get your read in, I may open it up then too, depending on how many I have. No, Mama Shan Shan, I don't. Sorry. I only have the Super Chats and PayPal. I don't have the other ones. It's just too much. I know it's, you know, probably a lot more people would be able to if I opened it up to more, but I just can't keep up with taking care of so much. I've got way too much on my plate as it is. It takes me a good hour to go through, like between Facebook and Twitter. Shelly, who would you like a message from heaven from, please? I need a name, a message, somebody who has crossed over, who has passed away, and you will get a message from heaven from that person. Yeah, as I was saying, Mama Shanshan, just to go through what I do have between my YouTube, my AdSense, things that I've got to read up on there, my Twitter, my Facebook, emails. I try and get through as much as them. I probably got still about 300-400 emails I've got to get through. It takes just way too much time, and checking the PayPal and checking everything else. It's just, to add anything else, it's just too much for me. So I'm giving Shelly. Okay, is that a family member, Shelly, or do you just want me to say Beverly? Yes, it's a lot. It's over an hour in the mornings that I spend just going through everything that I've got to check on, and I try to answer as many comments in my YouTube as I can. Joanne, I got you. And you want to hear from your dad, Ben? I got you. Julie, I just seen yours there. Oh, thank you, Julie. Would you like me to give that to Mama Shan Shan? Julie? You are such a sweetheart, Julie. Yeah, it's hard. Like, and for me, it's like just figuring out how the PayPal thing and everything works. Okay, Mama Shan Shan, who would you like a message from? Julie paid for a reading for you. Thank you so much for that, Julie. You got a heart of gold. So, Mama Shan Shan, can you give me a name, please, of who you would like a message from? Got a couple more minutes, guys. If you want a read, please get it in now. Hello, Christine. Nice to see you, hon. I love your smile. Mama Shan Shan, can you please give me a name? Good morning, Rosie. I need a name of who you would like a message from. I've got room for maybe one or two more, maybe three tops, you guys. So if you do want to read, please get it in there now. Aunt Patty. Okay. Eyes are getting better, Rosie. Thank you so much for asking. That's why I have been just basically just doing posts in my comment tab, under my comment tab. So that saves me looking at the screen for long periods of time. The eyes seem to be better, so I did want to take a rest on that too, you guys. That's why I haven't been going live these last few days, so I could still do this for you guys today. So if there's anybody else, please get it in now, because I will be shutting it down for requests in a couple of minutes. I've got room for a couple more only, so if you do want to read, please get them in now. Des is here somewhere. She has 2 girls now. She's got her daughter, and she's got another little one. Well, not little one. She's a teenager, but she's like a daughter to Des. So Des has got them. Okay, Linda. Linda. Aunt Betty. I've got you. Okay, anybody else? Because I'm getting ready to start. You got like a minute left, and then we are going to start. Oh no, Rosie, serious? It's like, that's the worst. Like, like losing your sight, it has got to be the worst, you know, like losing any like hearing or sight, or the loss of something is tragic, but I think losing your sight would be, I don't know, they're all bad. But yeah, it's like if I lose my sight, I can't see my grandkids or my kids. I can't see where I'm going. I can't drive. I can't do car readings, can't, you know what I mean? To lose your hearing is one thing. At least you can still see what's around you, still drive, still do stuff like this. But losing your sight has got to be the worst. So I'm being very cautious about how long I do look at the screen and stuff like that. Yeah, my eyes too get very dry, Cat. Okay, so are we ready to start? Everybody has got their requests in for reads. Okay, we're going to start, and Linda, you are up first. Macular degeneration, blind in right eye, minimum vision. Oh, Candalee, I'm so sorry to hear that, my dear. Okay, Chrissy, you got in just in time. Chrissy SC, and you want to hear from your dad, Randall. Okay, I've got you. Yeah, do I have it down here? No, it's upstairs. I found, it's just a little bottle, but there's this stuff that the eye specialist gave me for when my eyes do get dry, and the stuff is great. So, okay, so let's jump into this, you guys. We are starting with Linda. She wants to hear from her brother, Doug. Let's see what we got for you today. Okay, so just so you guys, I gotta take off my sweater before we start, you guys, because I'm getting really hot here. It's supposed to be really nice today. So let me just get this off. Oh. Okay, sorry about that, Linda. I know you're waiting patiently. Okay, so let's see what we've got for you today. We are using the Heal Yourself cards by Ines Segal. That's these ones here. We are also using the Alice in Wonderland deck by Lucy Cavendish, and of course our Talking to Heaven with James Van Praagh. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you, Linda. And there it is. Okay, so we got something about entrapment. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you're being held against your will or anything. We're going to go in for some clarification, and we're using the Alice in Wonderland for clarification. So just to let you guys know too that I do not look at the screen while I'm doing reads, only when I take breaks, and that is to keep my concentration on the reads themselves, so I don't break that with any connection with my cards. Okay, so let's get some clarification on why the entrapment card is there for you, Linda. What does that have to do with? And there's that entrapment card there. Oh, and there we go. Okay, so we got something about falling, and we've got something about changed in the night. Okay, so with this, I'm going to put them in front of me, and then I will show them again as I am getting them. I just can't see them over here, so I've got to have them in front of me. Okay, so we've got the entrapment. So the entrapment can mean many different things. It could mean like you're feeling tied to something that you really don't want to be tied to. It could feel that you're expected to do things that you really don't want to do, or things are expected of you that shouldn't be, stuff along that lines. Or it could mean that you're being held. I feel with this that you're getting almost like people are trying to keep you in the old you. So it's almost like I feel like you want to make some changes, okay? That you have some changes that you're trying to make or wanting to make, or things that you just want to no longer be a part of. And with the falling, it talks about the unknown and change. So it's almost like if you know it's time to change, you're tired of the same old, feeling like you're dealing more with other people's issues than your own, putting everybody else before, you know, your own needs type things, okay? And you've realized, okay, this is the change in the night. And it could be almost like you've made your decision overnight on certain things that you're saying that that's it, this needs to change. And it has to be done quickly because people just seem to be taking advantage of you a lot. So it's time for that to change. And I think maybe you have set some boundaries that people aren't happy about, but these changes and boundaries that you have, you know, decided on are the best for you. So, I mean, that's good. Like you're tired of feeling like you have to do certain things. And I think that you're making the changes for the better in that. So, I mean, it doesn't mean that you're still not going to help people and stuff like that, but it's setting of the boundaries because, and those are things that you have recently changed or in the process of changing. Okay, because you realize that they were unhealthy. Okay, maybe causing a lot more anxiety in your life that you needed. Okay, so you want to hear from your brother, Doug. So I'm going to ask Doug. Your sister Linda would like to have a message from you. Whoop, there we go. I'm learning over here. So when I get this card, Linda, it tells me that not only did the person not like reading and stuff like that, wasn't like an in-depth reader. It's just like skim through things and try and hope for the best, especially when it comes to things like instructions on how to do something. Like I'm going to use my example right now because that's what my ancestors are giving me right now is like the shed. It's like, it'd be like, oh, I don't need instructions. I can do this. I can do this. So it's like, he's saying that he's starting to learn over there that sometimes the written word is worth more than spoken word. So I don't know if you have written something about him or have something that maybe he had written, but he's also saying that he's learned over there that he says, don't tell her that. He's telling me that he was never one to follow instructions, but he's learning over there that that wasn't so smart, that he should have. So he's sending you almost, he's almost trying to be comical for some reason. He's trying to be light and he's trying to keep the message to you light today. But yes, with this entrapment, I feel that there's going to be people that are not going to like this. Okay. So That's for you, Linda. Okay, so I'm moving on to Mandy Miller, who wants to hear from her fiance, Matthew. And I'm sorry for your loss, Mandy. So let's see what is going on with you, Mandy. Now, the messages here that you are getting, other than from the Talking to Heaven deck, these two decks here, may or may not be from the person that you have requested to hear a message from heaven from, but they could very well be attached to. So if I get the feeling like this is just a general message for you, you're going to know that because I'm not going to mention anything about the person that you asked a message from. But if I feel, once I have the cards out, that this is a message from the same person that you asked for a message from heaven from, I will let you know that too. Okay, so I'm getting something about healing. Okay, so I got this right away, and that's why I just mentioned it. I got this right away when it popped out that he's talking to you about some kind of healing. So I believe that this is also these messages that you're getting here. Your whole read is coming from Matthew. Okay, so he is telling you something and talking something about healing. So let's get some clarification on there. What are you talking about, Matthew? Why is the healing card there? There's one. We have one. Okay, why is this not? Hang on a sec, you guys. Let me just angle this down a bit so you can see a bit better here. Whoops. There we go. There's the first card. We need one more card, Matthew. Why is the healing card there? And there it is. There is the second one. Okay, so the first card that came out was Manage to Be Glad. Okay, and I feel like that goes in with the card that came out with the healing. Okay, I also got Find a Lesson. So with this, I am getting, yes, this is coming from Matthew. He is talking about healing. He is showing me that it's almost like you're cold. You've become cold. You've put up big walls, big boundaries. And when I say that you feel cold, I'm not saying that in the aspect that you're mean or anything like that to other people. It's just almost like a numbing, like you become cold to certain things, and a lot of things, he's saying, a lot of things in your life, things that matter to you before just don't even matter to you anymore. You've become cold. There's a lot of crying and a lot of despair, I see. Okay. And he's saying here to manage to be glad. He says that you need to start creating some happiness. He wants you to remember the happiness that you guys had while he was here in the physical world. He's saying that you need to learn how to be happy again, regardless of the conditions that have happened. Okay. And that goes along with the healing. This is all about healing. He wants you to be happy again. He feels that you've become cold. Your heart's become cold. And he does see you hurting, the crying, the trying to almost warm yourself, like putting extra sweaters and stuff on, like almost trying to feel like it's him holding you. This is what he's telling me, okay? And he's talking about finding the lesson. So I don't know why he's saying, unless there was something that happened, I don't know how he passed, but I'm almost getting the feeling that there is a lesson to be learned by his passing. He wants you to discover the purpose of what happened and to find the lesson. He's saying the lesson, you need to learn why this happened. And he says he wants you to trust what you are feeling about why this happened to him. So I don't know how he passed, but he is saying there is a lesson to be learned there, and he wants you to understand it. He wants you to be happy again, regardless of the conditions. He doesn't want you to be sad. He wants you to start healing. So I believe this whole read is from him. And I'm going to ask for a very personal message from Matthew to you, Mandy. He's saying nothing was in vain. Oops. He's saying nothing was in vain. There's lessons to be learned. Okay, he's saying now that he feels happy and healthy. So like I said, I don't know how he passed. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting that there was a lesson in it. So I don't know if there's something maybe he had done that he shouldn't have done, or maybe hopes that he, or wishes that he had done differently, and then his passing wouldn't have happened. But he's somewhat taking some kind of blame for it. Not full blame, but some blame for it. But he's saying now, if you are wondering, yes, although, you know, he was happy and content with you in the physical world, he is saying that he understands what happened now and why. So now he is feeling healthy again and happy. So anything that ailed him here in the physical world is not hurting him anymore. I don't know what that means, and I'm not going to go into depth with what I'm feeling on that, because I believe that there was maybe some things that contributed to his death that he's not so proud of. Sorry, you guys, I had to take a sip of my coffee. My throat was going dry. So that was for you, Mandy Miller. Okay, so we're going to move on to Cat H. You want to hear from Mama Nina. Oops. Okay, so we got something about cycles. See why that is there. Clarification on the cycles. Why is the cycles there from Cat H? What is the cycles card there for Cat H? Oh, and there are two. You got two that came out together. Cat H. You got messages for a rabbit. Okay, and you got becoming braver. Okay, so they're talking about cycles. Okay. Okay, I'm also getting with the cycles, I'm also getting there's something about the animal world. So I don't know if I'm almost getting that like you're not a vet or something like that, or maybe you are or something. But this has to do, I'm getting that you want to save all the animals. So I don't know if you take in a lot of strays or always there for animal activist stuff. But there's something new coming, okay? Because this is talking about cycles, and she's looking forward, okay? The gold color tells me that this is going to be something new. So I believe there's something new coming in with this animal, something about animals and being a service to the animal world, which what I'm getting from that is like taking in strays, helping at local animal shelters, stuff like that. There's something about helping animals, okay? And I've also got becoming braver, okay? So something about a fresh perspective and growing stronger in something. So I don't know if there's something going on around you regarding either your animals or just animals in general. There's something coming. There's a new cycle coming regarding these animals. I don't know why it's coming strong. Cat, something, and your name is Cat. Cat, something about animals. And going down the rabbit, the white rabbit, chasing the white rabbit. So I don't know what this is, but there is something coming. This is something new. It's good. It's a new cycle that is coming for you. And it's going to have something to do with either animal rights, protection of animals, taking in strays, or being of some kind of assistance to an animal in distress. And it's very, very clear, and it's very, very strong. So if that's not something that you are working with now, Cat H, there is something that is coming. Okay? So pay attention to that. And this is a new cycle for you. So this is going to be something new. Okay, so Cat H, you want to hear a message from Mama Nina. Again, you've got nothing to feel guilty about. So Cat H, I feel this is what I'm getting intuitively from here, that you are still feeling very much guilty about something that you could have said, done differently, changed, done more of. She's saying stop. She feels that you're still feeling guilty about something, and she wants that to stop, because she says nothing is your fault. Okay? We make choices in the physical world, without knowing outcomes, okay? And she feels like you're holding on to guilt about something that you should not be feeling guilty about, okay? She wants you to stop that. She says you have nothing to feel guilty about. She's also sending you, I'm getting her blowing you a kiss. So I don't know if that's something that she did often, but she's saying, please blow her a kiss. So she's blowing you a kiss. And I don't know what's going on with this animal thing, cat, but there's something about the animal world. And this is something new. There's changes coming. Okay, so Candalee, you want to hear from your dad, Joe. So let's see what's going on for you, Candalee. And like I said, you guys, if I feel that the read is steering in the way of all from who you've asked to hear from, I will let you know as the cards are coming out. Otherwise, these are just, in general, things that could be happening now, things that maybe you need to change, things that are coming in the future, etc. Okay? Let's see what we got for you, Candalee. Your cards are being very stubborn, Candalee. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yours is all going to be from your dad, Joe, because and it tells in black and white right here, talking about help from above. Okay, so there's going to be some messages. I'm going to ask for clarification on the help from above and find out what help your dad, Joe, is wanting to send. So these are messages these are all going to be messages and maybe things that your dad is seeing, feeling, whatever, but this is going to be from your dad. As I got the card, the help from above that came out. So why is the help from above? What does Candalee need to hear from you? What help does she need to hear from you right now? Dad, Joe. What are you speaking about, and why is the help from above card there? Okay, so I got becoming braver, and I've got clock time. Okay, so let me just see these, and I will show them again. Okay, so you got the help from above. This tells me this is coming directly from your dad. Okay, we've got becoming braver. So I feel like he's trying to tell you that there's some experiences that are coming your way that you are going to grow stronger from. Okay, he says it's going to be there's a fresh perspective coming. Okay, and I believe that whatever this fresh perspective is that is coming your way, it's going to come quickly. It's going to have a time constraint on it. So it's going to be, you have to make a decision on something very quickly. It's going to be, this may be rushed, or you may be feeling that whatever this is being offered to you, is going to be, I'm trying to explain how it's being given to me. It's almost like it's under pressure. It's like you have to make a decision and you have to make it quick. There's a time limit on it. Okay, but this is going to be something new. It's going to be a fresh perspective on something. So this could be maybe even a change in residence, a change of job, or this could be something within your relationship with somebody. But he's saying that there's going to be things that are coming. You need to make a quick decision on them, because if you wait too long, it's going to pass you by. And this is going to make you stronger, because I feel like he's trying to tell me that I don't know if you went to him a lot when you had important decisions to make, if you might have asked his opinion a lot before making a decision. He's saying that you're a stronger person now because you've got strength from him too. But he says it's going to be something new and you got to make a decision quickly. Okay. But I see it being good. There's something good coming your way, and he wants you to take it immediately, because if not, it's going to pass you by. Okay, and you may regret it. So whatever that is, Candalee, Your dad sees it and he is saying to go for it. But make your decision quickly, he says, because if not, it's going to pass you by. And it's something that's going to make you stronger. And you have two that popped out for messages from heaven. Okay, the first one that popped out, okay, I'm going to have to put them over here. It says, I'm not dead. He doesn't feel, he knows he has passed on. He knows that he is on the other side. But when I get this card, he's still feeling that he can help you still in the physical world. And this is one of the ways that he is saying, even though I have crossed over, I can still be there for you. This is why he's saying he's not dead. He's not dead to you. Okay. And what I'm getting from that aspect is even though his physical body is not here, he is still with you here in spirit. And he is still going to be able to come through, just like in this reading, to help you and guide you. He's also saying that we will be together again. Okay. Which tells me that when it is your time to go, he is going to be there. Him personally is going to be there to welcome you and help you cross over to the other side. He's letting you know, don't worry, it's not your time yet. Your time is long off, but just know that he is going to be there when it is your time to go, and he's going to be the one to help you cross over and welcome you to the other side. Okay, so this is very good because he's still saying that he is still very much going to have influence on you. And I got body shivers from head to toe. He's saying he's still going to help you any way that he can. Okay, Des, Mom Terry. Mama Terry. Again, we got cycles. Let's see why cycles is there for you. Let's see why the cycles is there for you, Des. Well, you got two that came out. Okay, so we got cycles for you, Des, and we've got no need to fear, and you can't go back to yesterday. Okay, so with the cycles, this tells me, again, looking forward with the gold, there's something new coming. Okay, and this tells me it's something good. Okay, so with that, the no need to fear tells me about this is something that you are going to be able to handle, and you're going to be able to handle it well. Okay, so this is something that you're very in tune with, and something that is not going to be hard for you to accomplish. Okay, which tells me about the no need for fear. Okay, and this also talks about you can't go back to yesterday. Okay, so which it talks about stop trying to change things from the past today, because they can't be changed. You can't go back to yesterday. So whatever happened in the past, I feel like it's time to leave that stuff there. It's time to be in the present, okay? Because I see something coming, a new cycle is about to start for you, okay? And this is not something to fear either, because it says no need for fear, okay? So this is something that you are very good at doing. So I see something coming, something new that is going to be coming your way that you are going to take on and that you are going to excel at. And it's something that you are very good at. This read has been totally different from the reads from your past. So there's something there that is coming. I'm almost seeing that it's been dangled in front of you for so long, and it's like, screw this, I'm going to do it now. This is something I've wanted to do. I'm going to start thinking about me instead of everybody else for a change. You see the little bonhomme here? In French, bonhomme. The little guy here, almost like it's on a fishing rod with a wire dangling a little red ball in front of your face. It's something that has been dangled in front of your face for a long time. I think I know what this is. And it's time that you get going back on that. You've got all the equipment to do so. It's time to start doing for you. And it's something that you're going to excel. You are going to take off in this. You're going to excel. Okay? A new cycle is starting. It's time now that you start taking care of you and doing things that you love to do. Okay? So message from Mama Terry. And I'll show you guys all. There's Mama Terry. That's Desiree's mom. Mama Terry. And the angels you see in the back here are also were Dez's moms. Oops, you guys really can't see them. There they are. This belonged to Dez's mom, and Des sent it to me. Okay, Mama Terry, what do you have for Des today? Being stubborn today. Oh, there she is. Let's see. I have a new understanding. So to me, I'm trying to get this situated right so you can see. I have a new understanding. So to me, what this is telling me is now that and you guys got to know, once our loved ones cross over and they get to the other side, they know everything. They can see everything. They can hear everything. They know everything. So things that didn't make sense to them while they were in the physical world, they now have a new understanding of it. I know exactly what she's saying here. Des, I know you do too. She may have done things in the physical world that if she would have been able to see everything and hear everything as she can now, that she would have done things or a few things differently. But she's letting you know, Des, that now she understands. And I know that you know exactly what that means. I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, that is from Mama. There's Mama. There's Mama. Okay. I have her here with me through all my reads, and I believe that she helps. She helps too, as well as my ancestors and my past husband that has passed. I believe that they are all here helping us. So Linda, we're going to move on to you. Okay, let's take a break before we start, just so I can check out some of this and get maybe a sip of my coffee. Mama Shan, I told my niece this last night. You should have seen her expression. Oh, I missed something. Oh, thank you, Candalee. Thank you for all the hearts and everything. And Julie and Mama Shan. Thank you. Yes, Candalee. We wish you all the blessings in the world. Well, it's true, Mama Shan. It's true. They see and hear everything. Oh, thank you, Julie. You too, my dear. Like, you have given a lot. So if there is anybody in here that does want a read, please get it in now. I'm going to take a quick potty break, you guys. If Des is in here, Des, please put up the instructions on how to put in for a read. I'm going to put my chat there so I can take a quick break to go to potty. I've got to drink a lot of water for this tests that are coming and before my surgery, so I do have to go potty a lot. So let me go potty, you guys. If anybody is in here that does want a read, please get it in now. When I get back, I will be starting back. We are at Linda wanting to hear from Dad Robert. So she is going to be up next as soon as I get back. Okay, hello everybody. I am back. Okay, Crazy Graham. You want to hear from Renee? Okay, I got you. Anybody else before I start back up? Everybody's taking a potty break. When you gotta go, you gotta, especially when you're having some problems with your bladder. So, yeah. Aw, Julie, thank you. Q Leonard says, my friend is putting hers in. Great timing. I just got back too, Mama Shan Chan. Okay, Samantha. And who do you want to hear from, Samantha? I need you to put a name who you want a message from heaven from, please. Okay, and you want to give that to Q Leonard, Julie? Okay, Samantha, you want to hear from Ryan? Okay. Can you pick one, please, Q Leonard? And thank you, Julie, for giving that to Q Leonard. Thank you so much. And you want to hear from Brian. Okay, anybody else want one? Because this will be the last of them. I will not be taking any more after this. So if you want one, please get it in now. Thank you so much, Julie. You've got such a big heart. Thank you. Leslie, hi, girl. I'm glad you made it in. You want to hear from Thurston, right? Thurston. I knew that. You made it just in time, Leslie. Okay, I've got room for one more. That's it, you guys. So if you do want to read, please get it in right now. And then that is going to be it. So once I start reading again, can you please put the post that we will be not taking any more once I start doing the reads. I'm just giving a minute. I'm glad you made it, Leslie. Oh, Julie. Why don't you get one, Julie? I know you love donating reads to others, but what about you? What about for you, Julie? Aw, Dr. Moskowitz wants to pay for a read for somebody. Doc wants me to donate. Okay. But it is a donation, Julie, even if the read is for you. It's a $10 donation. But that's up to you, my dear. If you do not want one for yourself, I understand. So anybody else would like a read, Julie is going to pay for a read for somebody. So if you do want one, put it in and I will pick one of you, whichever one I'm drawn to. Or whichever one Julie would like to pick. Is there somebody that would like a read? There's one being offered that Julie is offering to pay for. Anybody? Nobody wants a free read? Let's see if there's one that hasn't had one yet. Okay, Rosie. Rosie has not had a read. Okay, Rosie, Julie is going to pay for a read for you. Who would you like to hear from? It's only fair because Mama Shan Shan, you're in for one already, and Linda has had. Linda, you're up next, actually. Rosie, who do you want to hear from, please, dear? And that is, please thank Julie for paying for your read for you. Thank you so much, Julie. I'm just waiting for a name from Rosie. Your mom, Gina? Okay, and that is going to be the end, you guys. Thank you so much, Julie. And I'm sure the people that you have paid for a read for are very grateful. Okay, so there is no more, you guys. Okay, Linda, you were up. You want to hear from your dad, Robert. Yes, please, sis. Yes, thank you, Julie, and the great doctor. Thank you so much. Okay, Linda, let's see. Okay, so like I said, you guys, I will not be looking at chat while I do these reads. I'll do maybe 5 more. We'll take a little break, and then we will continue on with the rest of them until we are done. It's just I do need a little break here and there to take a sip of my coffee. Linda, let's see what we have for you. Oh, there it is. Okay, Linda, we got something about the wild. Wild. There we go, wild. So let's see why that card is there for you. Okay, why is that wild card for you, Linda? Why did that wild card come out? There's one. Oh, there's 2. Okay, so the first one we have is keep your temper, and we got manage to be glad. Okay, so this comes with the wild. Okay, Linda. So with the being wild, I feel this says keep your temper. Okay, and this one says manage to be glad. So I feel that there's something that's almost going out of control. I think there's conditions, and I think this is all blending. I feel like there's things that are going on that you feel you do not have control over anymore, and it's getting you angry. And I don't want to say like an anger, like you start smashing things, although you might throw a thing or two. Okay, but I feel like things have really taken a different direction in your life. I see a lot of change happening, and with that, I see that you're having to keep your temper more, because this is almost like people are not liking what you're doing. There's something about things that you're not allowing to happen anymore, and it's not sitting well with others. So it's almost like some people have been taking advantage of you, and you've put an end to it, or you're about to put an end to it, or you have told them no more, that you need to start doing things that are gonna, I don't like to say benefit you more, but I feel like you've put yourself on the back burner long enough. Okay, and that changes are coming, and that people aren't so happy about certain changes. I think there's one change in particular that somebody is very unhappy about. So this may be a change within a relationship, within family, that they think that you should always still help them be there, but it's not working for you anymore. And I think you've set some healthy boundaries, and this is somebody that's very close to you. So somebody that you're either in a relationship with or a family member, and it's just not, it's almost like they're walking all over you, and you've had enough of it. Okay, so things are changing, and there's people that are still going to be coming forward that aren't going to be too happy about it. Okay, but you gotta start putting yourself first, hon, because I feel with this wild thing, like things have gone out of control, and it's like you've put everybody in front of yourself, and it's time to make a change on that. So if you haven't begun to change that already, it's time to start, because I feel like people were taking advantage of you. Okay, so you want a message from your dad, Robert. Robert, do you have a message for your daughter, Linda? Okay, so what he's saying to you, Linda, is there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. So with this, I think it correlates along with this, that he feels like you're just wasting your time. Like these people really aren't appreciative of what you do for them. It's more or less, it's expected. And you've put yourself behind in the back burner. I think he's seeing that, and he's saying, don't make the same mistakes I did. Don't waste your time on things that, number one, you're not getting appreciation for. He's also sending you love, okay? He doesn't want you to make the same mistakes that he's made. So he wants you to, yes, set these healthy boundaries. And even if it upsets other people, it's too bad. It's time you start putting yourself first, is what basically is coming through there for you. Okay, so you're going to know what that means. I can just tell you what I am getting. Okay, so next is Shelly, and you want to hear from Beverly. So your message from heaven. Let's see what's going on with you, Shelly. Ooh. Okay, so we got something about letting go. And I see you here almost like you've got your back turned to certain people. Okay, let's see why that is there. Let's get some clarification on it, on the letting go. And this is for Shelly. Why is that letting go card? There's one. Okay, why is this back up again? Okay, so here's your first card that's come out. And there's the second one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got something about letting go, and I see you having to turn your back on not just one, a couple people, but we asked for clarification on that. Law is not justice. And who in the world are you? Okay, so with this, with the letting go, I am feeling like there's things that are going on that aren't fair. So you're not being treated fairly. I feel like this is a relationship. I feel like this could be not only one relationship, but two, because I see two people here. It's almost like these people have changed. They're not the same people that you used to know, or they have done sudden changes because something has been knocked out of balance. If you can see here, she's holding the scales of justice, okay? And you've got laws, not justice, which tells me that there's something unfair or unjust going on within these relationships. And I feel one is very prominent more than the other. And it's almost like this person has changed into somebody that you don't even know anymore. So I feel like you have been debating whether it is time to let go or not. It is. The cards are saying, and Spirit is telling me, you need to let go. It's not fair what's going on, and this person has done so many changes and they're not for the good. It's almost like they don't have your best interest, or they don't really care how you feel about it. They're going to do what they want to do. So I feel, yes, it is time to let go. So you're going to know what this means. There's unfairness going on. There's an imbalance going on. And there's, I feel two, but more one prominent that has turned into somebody who they were not when you let them in, when you let them into your life, and things have become really unfair for you. So the answer, I believe, to your question is yes, it is time to let go. More than time to let go, because things aren't going to get better. They're just going to get worse. These people, and I feel there's one that's prominent, is like, you know, when you say to your spouse, you're not the same person I fell in love with. That's the feeling I'm getting. But I'm feeling like there's more than one, but one is more prominent than the other. And I think the other one may work itself out if you let go of the prominent one. I believe that you had a question whether it was time to walk away from something or not, or fight harder. And I feel like it's time to walk away and let it go. Okay, so from Beverly, you would like a message from Beverly. Beverly, do you have a message for Shelly? What is your message for Shelly? Oh, okay. Okay. It says it all. She has become one of your guides. So I'm getting the feeling that this is somebody that you were very, very close to and connected to in the physical world. Shelly, Beverly is letting you know that she has become one of your spirit guides. So with that, she is still going to be there for you to help guide you, help watch for things that she would do, signs that she is around you. And those are going to come in the form of, say she was always one to snap her fingers when thinking of something. Listen for signs of things that she used to do. And that is her trying to guide you in the right direction. She's letting you know that she has become one of your spirit guides. And that's one of the best things that could ever happen when you lose somebody, is for them to become one of your spirit guides. She's letting you know that she has. Okay? But yes, it's time to let go. So there's a question answered for you there too, Shelly. Okay, so Joanne, you want to hear from your dad, Ben. Okay, so this one is for Joanne Figueroa. Okay, we've got unleash your creativity. Okay, so which this means is that there's changes that need to be made. Changes, or there's going to be questions about changes. But let's go in for some clarification and ask why unleash your creativity came out for you. Let's see what that is all about. There's one. Whoa, there's about 10 cards that just slid out of my hands. One more, please. There it is. Okay. So you've got manage to be glad and no need to fear. Okay. So like I told you, with this, the unleash your creativity, this usually tells me about changes happening and you getting very creative with the ways that you are going to either handle something or do something. Okay. So, and what I get here is manage to be glad. It's talking about creating your own happiness regardless of the conditions that are there, either like trying to hold you back. You know how you get, especially with this card coming out, this is something that you've wanted to do for a long time. And now you're trying to get it to fruition. You're trying to get it in the works. And it seems here that somebody is trying to almost like discourage you. Okay. And what this is saying is to manage to be glad beyond that. Never mind what people are saying or doing or trying to do to hold you back from doing what you want to do. Do it anyway, okay? It could be a little bit of jealousy there from this person, okay? And this here with no need to fear, okay? Again, you see this being dangled in front of you is like, haha, here it is. It's right here. It's within your reach, but you're too scared to do it. No. It's time to let go of the fear. This is something that you've wanted for a long time. It's now is the time to do it. Okay. You're going to be very successful at it and it's going to quell that need. It's almost like a need to do something for yourself for a change. Okay. So now is the time to do that. It's time to get creative and don't listen to the people who are saying you can't do it because you can. Okay. Hear a message from your dad, Ben. Okay. Ben, there it is. You have nothing to feel guilty about. So with this, he's letting me know to tell you, no matter what it is that you are feeling guilty about, and this is surrounding his passing. He says that she's holding on to a lot of coulda, shoulda, woulda type things. And that you were feeling guilty that you didn't get to do or weren't able to do certain things or change certain things before he passed. He says, please don't feel guilty. Okay. He's watching over you from above and he's seeing what you are trying to do for yourself. And, but he also sees the sadness and he doesn't want you to be sad. Okay? He's letting you know that there's no guilt. Okay? He loves you, he cares about you, and he's watching over you. He does not want you to feel guilty anymore. Okay? So let that guilt go, because guilt can bring on a lot of health issues. Okay? So he's letting you know that he doesn't hold you responsible or blame you for anything. There's no ill will there, no ill feelings, nothing. He says there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. So please take that from him. Okay, so Linda, you want to hear from Aunt Betty. Linda again. Okay, oh, and that one just flew out. Real quick. Linda. Hole in the soul. Okay, this usually tells me about loss. That there's a loss of something or someone, something that you are wanting, missing, stuff like that. But let's see why it's there. Let's get some clarification. Clarification on hole in the soul. Why is hole in the soul there for you, Linda? There's one. And the other one just went flying on the floor. Forget it. Okay, so you got lead the way and you've got choices. Okay, so your main card was hole in the soul, which usually tells me about loss, about missing something, someone, some kind of loss. Okay, so the clarification on that is lead the way and choices. Okay. Okay, so with this hole in the soul, I'm getting that there was choices that had to be made. Okay, choices that you had to make, choices because you were being blocked from certain things, or people were blocking you from certain things. Okay, that were causing heartache. This is like heartache. It's a feeling of a great loss. I feel like people were either, I got so much emotions coming through with this one. It's almost like people were saying, oh, come on, just get over it. You know, like forget about it. Let's move on. Let's move forward, whatever. It's almost like you've had to hold a lot in and keep like walls up almost, because people weren't as receptive to listening to you and understanding your feelings as you were for them. Okay, with that, a lot of change. Okay, so leading the way. So with this, again, I feel changes, lots of changes coming through for you. Okay, that you're tired of being everything to everyone, but nobody really being there for you. Okay, and almost, you know, when you've brought up things that have hurt you or that you're dealing with, they've almost like kind of pushed that off to the side, and it's like what they needed, they can't more. I don't like it. It's like, yeah, I understand what you're going through, but look, this is what I need help with right now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. But it's like, it's okay to be a leader and to show others how to deal with stuff. But there comes a time when you have to stop that when you're not getting the same thing in return. And I feel like now that you have done that and you're starting to make changes that and choices, that people aren't liking it. But you've got things that are hurting you too. And it you know, sometimes you need some of that love and compassion and understanding that you seem to be giving to everybody else. You need that in return. But yes, it's time to start setting boundaries. It's, these people are more of, they need you more than you need them. Okay. Okay, so you want a message from Aunt Betty. Aunt Betty, message for Linda, please. For your niece, Linda. Do you have a message for you? Okay. Okay, so Aunt Betty is letting you know, I don't know if you have questioned this, about now that she is on the other side, does she still feel the same pains? Okay. Okay, so usually when I get this card, I tell whoever I am reading that they're letting you know that they are no longer in pain. She's saying she no longer has any physical pain. So I believe when she passed, she was in a lot of physical pain, and this means from ailments, health-wise, okay? But what I am getting, okay, that doesn't mean that she still doesn't have pain in her heart. She's saying that she sees some things that are going on that she never would have allowed to happen if she had still been here. She is seeing it, and it is that's what is hurting her heart. So that comes with this, and that's why I'm getting this from her. She says she's feeling your pain, and she says if I was there, that I would not allow this to happen. So I don't know if your aunt was somebody who came to your defense or was really there for you as someone you could pour your heart out to, but she is saying that she sees your inner hurt and pain, and she wishes that she could take that away for you. But she's letting you know that physically she has no pain, but her heart is hurting for you. Yeah, she's saying if she was here, that would never happen. She wouldn't allow it to happen. So I don't know if she has some control over maybe these people that are causing this in your life, but she is saying to tell you that if she was here, it would not happen. Okay, Mama Shan Shan, you are up, my dear. Let's see what's going on with you, Mama Shan Shan. And thank you again, Julie, for allowing Mama Shan Shan to have this read and for paying for that for her. Woo! That flipped right over. How teachable are you? Okay, so when I get this, this is about learning about new ideas, new things. It could mean a lot of things. So let's go into clarification as to why, how teachable are you? Why did that come out with Mama Shan Shan? And that usually, okay, so there's one. This usually talks to me about learning new things, maybe learning how to deal with things differently, or learning new skills for a job. So let's see what comes out as clarification for this. So far, we got one for you, Mama Shan Shan. There's the second one. Okay, so we've got follow your own good advice, and we've got falling. Okay, so the main is how teachable are you? So when I see this, you see the violin beside, and it's just sitting there with the bow across it, just kind of looking at it like, what do I do with that? But this card talks about a lot of different things depending on what comes out with it. Okay, so with how teachable are you, you also got follow your own good advice and falling. Okay, so with this, it's like you've got so much advice for everybody else, but when it comes to following it for yourself, it almost looked like a tear falling. If you guys can see the green light that you see, where is it? Right here, moving around. That is from my camera. There it is. It's on her eye right now. But when I put the card up, I seen it almost like a tear falling. Okay, so that even though it is, we know what it's from. It's not an orb or anything like that. It's the green light on my camera here showing me that it's on. It also spurred something within me when I seen that. Oh, see, I can't even, I'm trying to get it to do it again, but it almost looked like it was coming from the corner of the eye and coming down. That tells me a lot. It tells me that although you're always there for everybody else, but it's very hard for you to follow the same advice that you are giving to others. Okay? It's almost like the advice that you give to others, it comes from the heart. It comes from, it's advice that everybody trusts, but it doesn't seem like you trust yourself, giving yourself advice or taking your own advice. It's almost like You hold yourself to almost to a higher standard than everybody else. And I don't mean that derogatory. It's almost like, I don't think I can do that. I know they can do that. That's why I gave them that advice, but I don't think I can do that. So it's like, yes, girl, you can. You've got to start following the advice that you're doing that so much helps others. You got to start taking your own advice because it can help you too. And I feel that you're sad a lot. Okay. And you know what's best for you and obviously for others, but you can't follow your own advice. Okay. And it almost makes you fall into some kind of like an unknown, almost like you're trapping yourself in the past instead of moving on to what's coming. It's like every step forward is a couple steps back for you. Okay. And this also tells me, the following also tells me that you're not good with change or the unknown. But you got to start learning to take your own advice, because the advice that you've given others has really helped them. That advice can help you too. You just got to learn to trust yourself that you can do it. Okay. You got to teach yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you. So yes, the advice that you are giving everybody else on how to deal with situations and how to get through things, you've got to learn to take that advice yourself and trust in yourself that, you know, everybody else trusts your advice. I don't know why you're not trusting that you're making the right decisions for you. But you got to start trusting in yourself, okay? And you want to hear from Aunt Patty. Ooh, there's about 5. I'm scrolling. There it is. Okay, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. I feel that there's several here. This is you reaching out, okay? It's almost like you want to bring them back and do things differently, okay? That you feel that if you could just catch them and bring them back, that you could change things, okay? They're letting you know, please stop. You feel so guilty about this. You hold so much guilt, and not just for those who have passed, but for these that you are trying to help. It's almost like you're holding everybody's guilt, and girl, you are going to start getting yourself sick, okay? Your loved ones on the other side, and this is not just one. I know you said Patty, but I feel like there are several that they are saying, please stop holding on to worry and guilt. We are okay. They need you to be okay now, okay? How teachable are you? They're trying to tell you, you are going to make yourself physically sick holding on to all this worry and guilt about not only your loved ones who have passed, but the ones you are trying to help. You got to start taking care of yourself and taking care of your health, because I see a lot of anxiety, depression, stuff like that, because you feel like you can help others, but you can't help yourself. You got to start taking your own advice, okay? When you tell others they need to slow down, they need to stop taking on so much, you got to do the same thing, okay? Because you're making yourself physically sick. Please, Mama Shan Shan, take that advice. Okay, Chrissy, SC, you want to hear from your dad, Randall. Oh, my hand is starting to cramp up, you guys, so bear with me. Okay, Chrissy, let's see what's going on with you, what may be coming, what advice may be here in the cards for you. Courage. Okay, and there's a male and female here, so let's see why this is here for you with the courage. And this is for Chrissy SC. So why is the courage card there for Chrissy? There's 1, there's There's one. Whoa. Okay. There's too many. Oh, like I said, you guys, my hand is starting to cramp up. Let's see. We need one more, please. Why is the courage there for Chrissy? And there it is. Here's two. Okay. So, first card that came out, we've got the courage. We asked for clarification on why the courage card was there. We've got nature and communication. And we also have, we're all mad here. Okay? Don't take that as a negative because it can be, we's all crazy at some point. Okay? So I've got the courage. With the courage, I've got the man standing in front, almost like lighting the way for the woman. Okay? I've got nature and communication. As you can see here, they are in nature. Okay? So with this, I'm almost getting the feeling that this is you and a significant other, and there's something about courage going on. With that, I feel that it's something to do with the communication, okay? That you are, I feel like there's messages or things that you want to say to this male, but you don't have the courage to say it. It's almost like you're fearful of how he's going to respond to what you want to say. But this is saying whatever's in your heart, say it. He's leading the way for you. So I do feel that this is some kind of romantic connection, some kind of relationship, because he's leading the way. He's trying to show you the way. And I feel like you're holding back and you're not maybe saying everything that you feel, almost like you're scared to let him know how you actually do feel. Or there's some kind of breakdown in communication there. And we're all mad here. Everybody is a little bit crazy. So even though that you're fearful that he may get the wrong idea of what you're trying to say to him, don't worry. I think he's waiting for you to spill your heart out to him, or how you are feeling, or things that you may want or expect, because I see him lighting the way. So he may just be waiting to hear certain things from you that you're scared to tell him, and you're holding back because you're fearful of what he's going to think about it. Okay? So I'm saying go ahead. He's lighting the way for you to do this. I think you're holding yourself back. Okay? But it's time to start letting out how you actually feel. And I believe that things are going to be a lot brighter for you. But I feel like you're scared to for some reason. But I see him lighting the way, so it's time you let your feelings be known, your thoughts, maybe a direction you want to go in or not go in, or maybe this could be also things you are afraid to communicate to him about, maybe changes you want to make, fearful that he may not feel the same. It's things along those lines. And I see him lighting the way, which tells me he's waiting to hear these things from you. So have the courage and say what's in your heart and on your mind. If the person loves you and cares about you, even if that's a family member or a very good friend, if they love and care about you, they're going to understand, and they're going to take your considerations and thoughts and stuff like that into consideration and stand by you. Okay, so you want to hear from your dad, Randall. Randall, do you have a message for your daughter, Chrissy? Saying his mind is free. So, like I have said at the beginning, this is telling me that he is not fearful of anything right now. As you know, when our loved ones cross over to the other side, they can see and hear everything we do. He's saying his mind is free. So this is telling him that he has not only faith in what you're doing, he is also saying that you're not causing him to worry. Okay, because he's saying his mind is free, which means his mind is at ease. So whatever you are doing, he is content with that. Okay? So it's not causing any disturbance. So he's agreeing with what you're doing and the direction you are going in, maybe choices that you might have made recently. His mind's at ease. There's nothing he's concerned about. Okay. So I'm going to take a sip, you guys. Okay, we got a few more to do here. We've got 5 more, you guys. Well, you're very welcome, Chrissy. Chrissy says, wow, that couldn't have been more true. Well, Spirit has a way of getting their messages to you. So thank you very much. Oh, that's your first ever read? Oh, wow. Well, welcome to the group, Chrissy. We're here every Sunday. And I hope that you got some messages that you needed to hear. Okay. I took a quick sip there, you guys. Moving on. Crazy Graham. Let's see what we got for you, Crazy Graham. Oh, thank you, Julie. Crazy Graham. Okay, something about sexuality. We're going to see why that's there for you, Crazy Graham. Okay, so why is that card there for Crazy Graham? There's a sexuality card there for Crazy Graham. There's one. And there's 2. Okay, Crazy Graham, you got sexuality. So let's see why that card came out for you. I've got impossible things, and I've got keep your temper. Whew. Okay, with sexuality, impossible things. I've always told you guys, I always say what I get. Although some things may be very personal, that's the chances you guys take when you do the minis like this of what's coming out. Okay? So with Crazy Graham, I've got something about the sexuality. With that, I have got the impossible things. So I don't know if there is a problem or there's something going on with somebody close to you that feels like, to me, when I get this with the cards that I got it with, I'm trying to figure out how to say this, you guys. Respectfully. With the cards that I got that came out with it, with keeping your temper and impossible things, I feel like you are dealing, Crazy Graham, with somebody. This is talking about somebody that is close to you. Okay? I feel it's a male that, yeah, Mama Shan. This is one of the ones that I stumble on because, or whatever, because I don't know how to say what I'm getting and say it respectfully. But I feel that there is a male family member that you are concerned about. And it has to do with somebody using their sexuality against this person. So with that being said, I'm going to try and say this as respectfully as I can. I feel that you are concerned about a male family member with a female using their sexuality to get what they want from that male. I feel you're aware of it. And I feel like when you came to find out about this, or when you see it, you are in disbelief. Like, oh my God, why can't other people see that? See what she's doing, this, she's doing that. She's using her sexual appearance to almost get what she wants with him. And you are seeing it, and you're in disbelief that others can't see it. And it's almost like you're ready to blow your stack. It's almost like you're ready to come forward with this. But you got to hold your temper. You can't blow up, because you can't let anger or the disbelief or the shock rule how you bring this about. Because I think that you're having a hard time holding your tongue. But I do feel that this male is somebody very close to you, and that you feel that he's being taken advantage of, or stuff like that, by this female who is using her sexual appearance or sexual things to reel him in and take advantage of him. I think it's time that you do speak up about it if that's how you feel, but you've got to reel in your temper. I feel like it's bubbling, burning beneath the surface with you, and it's something that you want to speak up on, and you're just in disbelief that other people can't see it. That's what I'm going to say about that. I'm very sorry, but I've said it as respectfully as I can, Crazy Graham. So you want a message from Renee. And if this isn't something you are dealing with right now, Crazy Graham, this is something that is either there and hasn't been discussed yet, or is coming, or you see it coming. But I'm telling you, there's something there. It's maybe this means that you don't believe it right now. Oh, did I really see that? Maybe let's give this a bit more time, because maybe, you know, I seen things wrong, or I took things wrong. Oh no, girl, you didn't. You didn't. This person is using their sexuality to get what they want from this male. Oops, and there's your message from Renee. Tears cleanse the soul. So, oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, you guys. I felt that sneeze coming. I thought I could hold off. I'm so sorry, excuse me. Tears cleanse the soul. So, what Renee is letting you know, that they see the tears, they see you crying, they see you putting your best, but you just want the best for everybody. Renee is saying she just wants the best for everybody, and it saddens her. So this may be something here that Renee is referring to, that Renee sees you upset over and crying over, or really worrying about. And Renee is saying, don't worry about the tears that you're crying, because they do help cleanse the soul. And this lets you know that Renee is watching also over you. Okay, my dear? But yes, this, you're not imagining it. So if this is something recent that's just come about and you're questioning, it came out. Spirit hides nothing. Sorry. If it hasn't came out yet, it's coming. Okay, Samantha. Samantha Yutang. Let's see what's going on with you. Are you guys scared? Yeah. Are you guys scared? The ones I've got: Samantha, Q, Leonard, Leslie, and Rosie coming up. Are you guys scared now after that last one? Okay. So Samantha, what do we got for you? Phoenix Rising, something coming back. Something either resurrecting, something coming back, something being found that was lost. Let's see why it's there. Something that you thought was gone, coming back. Well, there's one. One more, please. there is 2. Okay. So what do we have for you? Phoenix rising, which means something that was lost is going to be found, something that either the Phoenix rising means something coming back or something being found that was thought lost, something that you thought was gone forever, rising up out of the ashes, coming back, okay? With that, I've got follow your own good advice and who in the world are you? So I see with this, Samantha, about following your own advice. So I believe that you've given somebody some advice, possibly about something. I believe this is relationship-wise, because that's the feeling I'm getting. A relationship that is gone, lost. I feel like this person is trying to come back into your life. But with this, I got follow your own good advice and who in the world are you? That tells me that you've got to start remembering why you let this person go from your life to begin with. You got to start following your own advice when you tell others, look at, I know there was some good times, blah, 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 but you left for a reason, or you gave this up for a reason. If this isn't a relationship, it's something that you have given up or walked away from, and you did it for a reason. You give others advice on this same thing. Follow your own advice, okay? Because things have changed. You've got to realize what changed for you to give this up to begin with and not fall back into that same trap. Stay away. Stay away. Whoops. There was 3 or 4. There it is. So Samantha, I send you loving signs through nature. Okay, so Ryan is letting you know that he is sending you signs. Okay, now I always talk about cardinals, white butterflies. Okay, but you've got to associate this with Ryan. Did he like horses? Do you see a horse that shouldn't be where it is? Does he like things that he likes in nature? Watch for those things around you that are out of place, that shouldn't be there. That's him letting you know that he is around you at that point in time, surrounding himself around you to protect you and to stop you from making bad choices. So watch for those signs, because he's saying he sends you loving signs through nature. Please watch for those. No, don't do it again. There's a reason why you left it in the first place, or stopped doing it in the first place. And it was like, don't do it again. Don't go back. Don't look backwards. You're not going that way. Look forward. Okay? If there's something that you quit doing, or somebody you cut out of your life, there was reasons for it. Don't let that pull at your heartstrings, my girl. Stay clear. There's reasons why you let go or left that. Okay. Q Leonard, let's see what is here for you. Oh no, I feel another sneeze. Q Leonard, let's see what's here for you. Whoa, whoa. Okay, Q Leonard, you are here? Okay, good. Oh, Sticky Widgets. Hi, Sticky Widgets. Yes, I did move it earlier today because I have lots to do this afternoon. I think that we will be doing it earlier on Sundays, you guys, because people are going to have family dinners now that things are opening up and such again. So we're going to be starting to do it between 11 and 11:30 a.m. Eastern. But Stitchy Widgets for you, because you are a regular. If you do want a read, please let me know, because I've got 2 more to do and then I'm done. If you do want one, please get it in now. Okay, Q Leonard, we got family and tribe. Okay, so let's see why that is there for you. There's one. More why is family and tribe there for Q Leonard. One more card, please. Ooh, and there it goes. It's on the ground. There it is. Okay. So, Q Leonard, we got family and tribe. We've got follow the white rabbit. And we've got find the lesson. Okay. So with the family and tribe usually talks about those that are close to you, if not family members, people that are like family to you. Okay. We're talking about following the white rabbit. It talks about curiosity, meeting opportunities, and also finding the lessons. Okay. Which talks about discovering a purpose in any situation. Okay. And trust that you're learning. So I feel that with the family and tribe, I think that there's something that you want to involve your family with. Something that has sparked your curiosity for a long time, that I think the opportunity is going to present itself for you to discuss this with your family. And this doesn't have to necessarily mean your blood family. This could be people that you are very close to. Okay. But I feel that there's some lessons to be learned. Okay. Something about discovering and learning things in certain situations. So this tells me about some kind of gathering. I think that there's a gathering. It's almost like maybe something that the family is either concerned about or about to celebrate, but there's some curiosity behind it. This is weird. Okay, because what I'm getting from this is there's something that came up that the family's involved in that no one knew about right away. That it's like it came out of nowhere. And it's this is really weird, because although I'm seeing the family all together, I'm seeing almost like them in shock. Like, how did we not know this? So I feel that there is something that is coming that nobody had any idea about. And it's going to involve the family. There's something coming. There's something coming that nobody in the family knew about. And it's going to come as a shock. And I'm not saying this is bad. And they're going to, once it's revealed, I think they're going to understand why it was kept secret for so long. But there's something that's been kept secret from the family that's about to be revealed. And I'm not saying it's bad. And it's almost like it's almost like going to teach a lesson to certain people. I don't know what it is. This is for you. You're going to know what this is, not me. But I see something coming that's going to shock the whole family, not just one or two people, the whole family. Something that's being kept from the family. Okay, so I don't know if this is they wanted to solidify things first, or is this somebody's won a huge lottery? I don't know, but it's something that they've been holding a secret that's going to come to a shock of the family. And I'm saying it's not going to be a bad thing. It's going to be good. But certain people are going to be like, how could you keep this from us? So There's something coming, something along them lines. Okay, so you want to hear from Brian. Ooh. There it is. Okay, so this is for Brian. Okay. Okay, Brian is letting you know, Q Leonard, that he watches over you every day. You see the heart, and it comes from love. So he's letting you know, even though he has crossed over, he's on the other side. He's able now to watch over you every day. And I said this at the beginning of these readings, you guys, that once spirit crosses over to the other side, they can see and hear everything. Okay? He's letting you know, yes, I am out there. Yes, I am. And I am watching over you. And it's all out of love. He's trying to still show you his love by watching over you, keeping you safe, keeping you out of harm. Okay? So know that Brian is up there and watching over you every day. Okay? So this, I don't know what this is going to be, but there's something that's going to be coming out that's going to shock everybody. Sorry, you guys, I got my phone going off here. Please let me just mute this. So okay, I'm turning this sound off because it's interfering. Okay, sorry, you guys, I lost track. Des just messaged me. Okay, Tanya, I will do you, but that is it, you guys. I started early because I have a lot of things to do this afternoon, so I can't keep going. Tanya is going to be the absolute last one. So anything after this, you guys, is going to be a donation only. I have tons of things I've got to get done today. Tanya, can you please give me somebody, a name that you want to hear, somebody that has crossed over that you would like to hear about? Okay, Leslie, you are up, my dear, and you want to hear from hubby Thurston. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I do have to cut it short. Aunt Maxine. Okay, and that's it. I can't do any more, you guys. I'm sorry. That's why I started early. I have a million things to do, and I've got a busy week coming up too. Okay, Leslie, let's see what's going on with you, my girl. Phoenix Rising. Something lost is going to be found. Something that you thought was gone is going to be trying to come back, coming back. It could mean many different things. Let's see why it is there for you, Leslie. Why is Phoenix Rising there for Leslie? Oh, there's one. Whoa, about 10 came out there, too many. One more, please. There it is. Okay, so the first one we got to come out is law is not justice. And you can't go back to yesterday. Okay, see that? Phoenix Rising? Phoenix Rising talks about what somebody coming back, Phoenix Rising from the ashes, which means to me, something coming back that was lost, something that was lost is now going to be found, somebody trying to re-enter your life, somebody coming from the past back into your now, trying to either make things right or disrupt things. It all depends on the cards that come out with it. Okay, so with that, I've got law is not justice. You see the balancing of the scales. Something is not right, something is off balance. I also got you can't go back to yesterday. So with the Phoenix Rising, what the clarification cards on that, and like I said, this could mean many different things. It depends on which cards come out with it. I've got that things are being done to you are not unfair. I feel like somebody keeps coming at you. Somebody keeps coming at you. As soon as you deal with one thing, they come back at you with something else. And I've got the scales of justice, so I feel like this is something in the justice system, something regarding some kind of injustice that is being done to you. And I feel like you thought that you had gotten rid of this person, that you had dealt with it, but no, they're coming back again. And they're coming to set the balance that you have now off, okay? This person is no good. They've come to cause trouble, okay? And I got you can't go back to yesterday. So it means, what that means is you got to deal with this. This person is going to continue to keep coming at you. I'm sorry to say this, Leslie, but this is somebody who is not giving up easy. They think that justice has not been served. They feel like the scales have been leaned too much for you, and they're not nice people, okay? And it's like, leave it go. You just want to leave it go. You want this to be done and over with so you can move on and start to heal. But this person is not going to let that happen. Okay, Leslie from Hubby Thurston. Let's see what he has to say for you today. And I just dumped half the deck. I'm learning over here. So this tells me, Leslie, that he is watching down on everything going on. I think that he is now seeing a different side. He's seeing a different side of people that he did not know was there, that he never would have expected this from people. But he's also watching you, and he says you're hurting, and he wants the hurt to stop. Okay? So he wants you to know that he is seeing everything that is being done, everything being done wrong to you, everything that's being done to keep bringing things back that should be left alone. He's seeing all this, okay? Karma's a BITC, you know what, okay? He's seeing all this. Believe me. He's letting you know he sees it. What he does with that, that's up to him. I believe that our loved ones on the other side can do things from the other side to put people in their places. I believe that's coming, Leslie, because for him to come out and see, he says, I'm learning over here. And what I got intuitively is I never thought they could do something like that. So I don't know what has been done. And he's saying this is recent. This is something that has, oh, it was here, sorry. This is something that has come back time and time again. And he's I think, getting a little fed up with it too. And he didn't think that this person was like that. But he's seeing it, just so you know. He wants you to know that he's seeing it. Okay, Rosie. Half the deck again. My hand is getting so sore, you guys. Oh, I can't even hold on to the cards. So yes, this is, I got Rosie and Tanya, and then that is it, you guys. Rosie, let's see what we got for you, my dear. There it is. Soulmate, Rosie. Let's see why that's there for you. Let's see why that is there for you, Rosie. So why is the soulmate there? Oh, jeez, I just threw half of them across. Oh, like I said, you guys, my hand is getting very sore. I got them. It's getting harder and harder to shuffle. Okay, so there's one. And there's two. Okay, so we've got something about a soulmate. I asked for clarification on that. We've got wake up. And we've got a moment of regret. So it's clear what this is about. It's talking about your soulmate. And I feel like you're having some regret. I feel like it's almost like you feel this is talking about the past. It's talking about the past and fearing that you've made a mistake in the past regarding a soulmate. I feel like for some reason this person has popped into your mind and into your heart, and you are starting to feel a lot of regret over maybe letting this person get away or go, or there is no or. I am feeling directly that there's somebody that you gave up on or left and you're having regret over it. I feel that you've been thinking of this person a lot lately, and because of that, it's brought a lot of feelings within you and a lot of feelings of regret of letting this person get away. I'm also feeling like this person is somewhere else. They're not near you, but you're wishing they would come back. Sorry, Rosie, for putting your stuff out there, but that's the chance you guys take. I feel like this person who was your soulmate that you let get away and that you're now regretting it has moved away or is not near you, and that you were just wishing they would come back. So I don't know if there is things that are going on in your life right now that you just wish, God, why did I make that decision back then? I shouldn't have made that decision. I think you're having regrets about it, and you're wishing this person would just come back. Sorry, Rosie. But okay, you want to hear from Mom Gina. No, I happen to look up and I see Rosie. I don't have regrets, Willow. No chance, Willow. Don't speak so fast, my girl. This could be coming then, Rosie. Maybe this is saying he's coming back. And this isn't somebody that you were angry with, Rosie. This isn't somebody that you had ill feelings or anything towards. This is somebody that you still care very much about. So, Rosie, I'm just seeing what you're writing. I don't have regrets, Willow. Everybody regrets something in their life. But I'm telling you, maybe you're not going to feel the regret until this person comes back around. So maybe this person is coming back around. If this isn't going on now, then it's coming. Let's see what you say in a week from now, Rosie. Because if it's not going on with you now, it's coming. Yes, Rosie. Yes, it could be your first love. This is somebody that you had deep emotional feelings for that you regret maybe letting go, or maybe letting go, or there's something there. Rosie, I'm telling you, if it's not happening now, it's coming, girl. We'll talk in a week or two. We'll see. Because if it's not happening with you now, it's coming. I've had so many people, no, well, you're wrong with that. And then get an email going, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what happened. I'm telling you, girl, watch out then, because it's coming. or this person could be from your past that you really, really had something for. I'm not saying it ended badly. This is somebody that you still had good feelings for. Maybe went away, but now is coming back. And when you see him again, may be igniting these feelings. I'm telling you, it's coming. My ancestors don't steer me wrong. Rosie. We'll see. Okay, Rosie from Mom Gina. I will always point you in the right direction. See the compass? See the compass? This is the message from your mom, Rosie. See the direction? You see the traveling here? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Your mom is pointing you in the right direction, and she is going to point you in the right direction. So I'm telling you, this is, if it's not happening right now, Rosie, it's coming. This guy, whoever this is, yes, it could be very much be your very first love. Ha ha ha. Could be coming back to the area around you. You may be banging into him. I'm telling you, he's going to be coming around you, and it's going to spark all. Okay. We're leaving it at that. We're going to leave it at that, Rosie. It's coming. If it's not happening now, then that means it's coming. Be prepared, girl. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Last one, Tanya. Let's see what's going on with you, Tanya. Hang on. I just want to see what Rosie is written here before, because it's still there. I got to clear it out. She's like, Rosie's laughing at me. Laugh out loud, Willow. Could it be my first love? Yes, Rosie, it could. Well, a bit hard, Mama, with COVID. Oh, gosh. Rosie, all I can say is don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, Tanya, yours went flying down here. Let's see. Inner child. Okay, so this generally talks, when I get this card, it generally talks about something from your childhood, something that you've carried from your childhood, something along those lines. Let's see why it is there. It's always the internet, Rosie. Okay, Tanya. Okay, there's the first one. Okay, so why is the inner child there for Tanya? Why did that come out for Tanya? Why is that inner child there? Ooh, there it is. Rosie says, okay, well, I'll keep you posted. Thank you, Rosie. You can email me too, because I feel it's coming soon. And it could be on the internet. He could be contacting you on the internet. He could be, there's going to be some kind of contact made with you. I'm telling you, I feel it. Yes. Okay. Now he has to stop. Okay. Tanya, we've got inner child. So this tells me about something either that you are bringing with you from childhood, or something that is still with you mind-wise from your childhood, or something that you still do that you did as a child. Okay. With that, I've also got keep your temper, and I've also got find the lesson. Okay. So with the inner child, keep your temper, find the lesson. I think that you have come across some things that maybe were going on when you were a child. Something that has angered you. This is what I'm getting from this right now. Let me get them in front of me, please, so I can connect better with them. I feel like there's lessons that are being learned. So I feel like there's things from your childhood that have come to light that are going to make a change in your future. So something that is going to propel you forward. Two, I'm also getting that there is something, there's a situation that angered somebody. I am feeling that there is, I'm getting that there was decisions made that are angering somebody. And I'm feeling, I'm getting the older generation. I'm feeling like there's some kind of money is what I'm getting that is going to be coming to you, that's being left to you from somebody in your family. But with that, somebody is angry about it and they don't feel like it should be left to you. It's weird. I feel like there's some kind of inheritance that's being left to you that has come to light with somebody, and they're none too happy about it. They didn't know that this was going to be part of somebody's will. So I believe that you were marked in somebody's will, and I believe something is supposed to be coming your way, but somebody is not happy about it, so there may be a fight coming over it. But I see something coming to you, and it's from a childhood. So you may not have seen this person since childhood, but they've left you something, and there's somebody fighting over it, saying, no, 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 no. How can that be? So there's something there, Tanya, that is going to be fought over. Something that was left to you. You might not have seen this person since your childhood, but there's something, I'm seeing something. There's a lesson being taught to somebody. And that lesson is that there was something left to you and somebody's fighting over it, which is weird. So I would be watching for that, Tanya. You were left as a beneficiary of some kind in somebody's estate or will. And this is somebody that was very close to you in childhood, and one of the other members of the family are fighting over it, saying that you shouldn't be there. So I don't know if this is maybe not a family member of yours, but somebody that was very close to you and your family as you were when you were a child that has left you something. And the family is saying no. Something's been left to you, okay? So from your Aunt Maxine, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So I don't know if you are holding on to some kind of worry, like how she is, or feeling guilty about how she passed, but she doesn't want you to worry, and she does not want you to feel any guilt, okay? She's saying her death was painless and that it happened the way that it should, okay? So it was nobody's fault, okay? Be weird. This is weird to me because I'm almost getting like it's family, but it's not. So this could be somebody from your childhood that was very close to your parents and you, maybe a godparent. It could be a godparent of yours, but there's somebody there, Tanya, that has left you something, and the other family, the family, biological family, is fighting over it, saying that you shouldn't be included. Okay? So that is it for today, you guys. See, even Mama has said it because she's blown out the candle. Okay, so that is it, everybody. I want to thank everybody who has come out, everybody who spent some of their Sunday with me. I'm sorry to not be able to go on longer. I did start earlier. It's only because I got a ton of things to do, you guys, before this surgery on Friday. So please understand that. Okay, Tanya, I wish you all the best there. But there is somebody, it's from your childhood. I think it could be a godparent. It could be somebody who was very close that maybe you thought of as like an aunt or an uncle. But somebody's fighting over it. But I believe there's things that are coming your way. Something that's been left to you is the feeling that I was getting. So yes, please watch for that. Okay, you guys, I am going to have to cut it here. You're very welcome, Rosie. Everybody that got a read, I hope you enjoyed your read. I hope it brought you some kind of closure, information, and some valuable messages from not only the cards, but from your loved ones. Thank you again for Des for putting aside time to be here for us all and to help us along the way. I love you to death. You know that. And thank you to everybody for coming out and always supporting my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Okay? So until the next time, you guys, please stay safe. I want to see you all again here next week. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And take care of each other where you can. Thank you, everybody, for your well wishes also. Thank you so much. So with that, you guys, I've got to end the stream because I've got to get my butt moving because I'm almost an hour behind. I do have people out in the backyard waiting for me to dig some holes for my plants for me. And yes, I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay? Until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I love you all. Bye-bye for now.